All right, and then we'll go to the live stream. Got to give a second. Is it going? Hey. Hello?
Hey.
Hello. Public, it's good. All right. Hey, there we are. Okay. Hi.
Can you hear us now?
I can hear you. I can hear me. I can hear
you.
All right. Everybody should be hearing everything then. Yeah, we're going to have her go upstairs and check it. Hi, Captain's Jug of Thoughts. What is that? I mean, all right. It's okay. So obviously we're not in the same room. We are very much more than 6 feet apart. If anybody
We sure
has,
are.
Yeah, because I guess we're following up from the cliffhanger that was last week.
Yeah. So we just want everyone to know out there that we're abiding by the rules.
Yeah. Well, because obviously old Capper didn't get to go to the big game.
I most certainly did not. So we might as well address that fucking elephant in the room right off the bat.
I thought it's not an elephant, dude. It's a bat. Right off the bat. Yeah. Well, hey, man. I got my own theories on this thing, but yeah, obviously.
So I went last week to the stadium to get my test to go to the big game, and it was very exciting. And fucking tested positive.
Oh my god!
They gave me the HIV at the stadium, I think.
Oh, I don't know what happened, dude. Going back and listening to that other live stream of
yeah.
And like you're just so like I got my test and I'm good to go, and we're like yeah, and then I'm like oh
I know, dude. I was pumped, man.
Well, of course, yes.
First home playoff game in 25 years. I one of the lucky 6,700, and boom, shot down.
Yeah. So we couldn't exactly do it. We wanted to do another live stream episode, give the people what they want to see, and then
of course.
But we obviously didn't want to like film us together in the same room, like while like technically we're supposed, you know what I mean? We're trying to go by everything.
Exactly.
Because that would be like they just walk into Friday. I'm playing at the Jug on Friday.
Yes.
So yeah, me and Cap haven't done anything all week. I'm good. I don't have any fucking symptoms. I never tested positive. I'm good. All right. So you ain't got to worry about me. None of your goddamn business, huh? Where am I pointing? The camera right there. But so yeah, we didn't want to fucking do a video podcast together. I don't know. Whatever. There's a lot to unpack here.
Right.
But yeah, so you just been chilling.
I have been at home, bored off my ass. I never suffered from any symptoms.
Yeah, nothing.
I have been eating a lot of really good food all week because that's one of the things that's supposed to happen is you're supposed to lose your taste buds. But I've been testing that theory 3 times a day, and
yeah, if anyone would
everything
know,
tastes delicious.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. Oh man, that's fucked. So you're thinking maybe false positive,
well, I don't know.
or just
I don't really want to say one way or another.
yeah.
It is what it is. It's disappointing, to say the least. I kind of, and a part of me wishes I would have got one symptom,
Right.
Just for more clarification on why I had to miss the first fucking home Bills playoff game in 25 years. But,
Like if you were unable to even watch the game, you were on the couch so sick or something.
Yeah.
But no, you're sitting there totally fine. Like that's what the weird thing. The whole thing's weird.
No, I was fucking jumping up and down, eating fucking pizza and fucking,
Yeah, kissing everybody you saw.
I mean, the first quarter, I was like, this fucking blows.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden you get engulfed in the game, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
So,
it's just, I don't know, man. There's a lot. I think it was a trap. And we walked right into it. I blame myself mostly because I should have seen this one coming. They compromised you with your emotions.
They did.
But you know what I mean? And they're okay. So here's the thing. They're like, all right, we need to do some sort of test. For some nefarious deep state reason, we need to get about 7,000 people in the Western New York area to take this test, we need them all to converge here so we can do something to them. And they're like, well, how are we going to do that? And they're like, well, how do you get anyone to do anything? Give them Bills tickets. When we did the live podcast, we gave away Sabres tickets. People fucking showed up.
Right, this is true.
And we all walked right into it. We were like, yeah, Bills Mafia, let's fucking do this.
Bills Mafia, baby.
And then you guys walked in there, and who knows what they did to you. because I think there was a I don't know. I'm like, yo, they had that number planned. They just picked 115 or however many people tested positive out of that group, out of a hat, so they could have this public story that this many people went and then this percentage tested positive or whatever. They're just numbers you're playing with, so you get to have a story. And then Cuomo with his whole ticket thing. You know what I mean? He was going to go to the game, and we were going to get to use the joke like, hey, it's a Bills game because there's a dildo on the field, But we didn't get to use it, and then he gave it to a nurse, and I'm like, there was never a ticket. It's all just a PR stunt. But
absolutely.
I don't know, maybe. So the deal was, though, you got your test, and even if you tested positive, you went into the game, and you still had to have a mask on. And you still had to be all distanced and everything. I saw like a bunch of people posting pictures, and it looked really wacky because it's a stadium. I mean, an open air stadium. I mean, they don't get much more open than that. And they all tested, so nobody in the building has it, but they all still have masks. I don't know. Whatever. I guess safety first. Nobody.
Supposedly.
Whatever. If that's what's got to happen to bring some shit back, sure. But
there was 6,700 seats that they supposedly sold and supposedly filled.
Yeah.
And there was, I believe, don't quote me on this number, but I heard 113 positive tests.
You heard it here.
So
yeah. I don't know. And I think, I don't know. I think what came out of that place is not what went in. I think they did something else to all of you. Or there's a gas leak in the jug or something. You guys are all losing your goddamn minds down there. I don't even know what to address first. The girl not knowing your name's Captain. Or, all right, so you get the call, and they say you're positive, and you're like, fuck. And then you're in a sticky situation.
Sure.
Because they're like, all right, who you been hanging out with?
Yep.
And you're like, well, fuck. Because we kind of just did like a live video on camera thing. So there's sort of irrefutable proof. So you got to say,
I believe you're right in.
Yeah. But at the same time, I don't think during the biggest health crisis in the history, the Center for Disease Control of New York State is flipping through fucking YouTube. I don't know.
I mean, in hindsight, that was obviously I could have just said nothing. But
because I don't. Okay, well, my main point.
Just waking up, and I was like, what do I say?
That's another thing. They're like, give them Bills tickets, they'll say anything. Call them in the morning, they'll just say yes because they're tired. These fuckers know how to do it.
They got me on both ends, man. They put the dildo in my ass first and then shoved it in my mouth.
Oh, fuck. Man.
It was disgusting.
And I was like, just dumbly sitting next to you, like, Cap's going to the game. How cool. God damn it. We've been talking for 8 months about this shit, and they just were like, Bills tickets, and we just,
Yep.
God, but that's what I'm saying. It opened up my head. I'm like, fuck, that's how they're going to do it. They're going to be like, hey, Amazon wants to install these cameras in your eyeballs. We're going to be like, fuck that, man. And they're going to be like, I don't know, Rolling Stones, fifth row thinks otherwise. And everyone's like, put them in.
Put them in.
That's how they're going to fucking get
it. It's going to be a great show. And then it's going to be permanently in my memory because of the cameras in my eyes.
Yeah, so that's fucking hilarious. Damn, dude. Damn, they're good. They're good. So you had to give him my name. You had to give him something. So you gave him me, which I'm playing at the Jug Friday. So that kind of, I don't know. There's just your logic after all of that is what delighted me so much over the last 3 days.
Man, there was not a hell of a lot of logic to it.
No, it's so funny.
Admittedly so.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, back up. We should have started with this. You're on day like 9 or something, right? Are you still cleansing?
Still cleansing.
Okay, so you got to tell people this because you're coming back to like reality now. You're not. You're like I don't know, man. Like I said, you're Superman when all his power started coming out. You're starting to shit's coming alive again. You're like, whoa, what the fuck? I don't know. So it's like you're adjusting to this new life. I've got
way too much energy.
Yeah, you're adjusting to this
new life. I've worked out 3 days in a row.
Hey, fuck, dude, Corona's the best thing that ever happened to you. It's the healthiest thing.
It's adding years to my life.
Yeah, this is great. Yeah. But I'm like, all right, so yeah, you're like, gave me your number. I'm like, God damn it. Because to me, it's as equal as Like, hey, you know how like at Williams Sonoma when you buy something they want an email address? It's like your buddy being
Yeah.
like, hey, I just gave him your email. And you're like, oh, motherfucker. God damn it, they're going to call me every day now. And they did. And I vowed, I was like, every time this guy calls, I'm going to text Harden and fuck with him. I was going to call him, but then I was like, wait, Harden hates text. I'm going to text him and fuck with him. And just funny shit like, hey, I'm being taken to a military prison for non-cooperative citizens. And then I mentioned too.
Well, dude, then today, Wilson I get a text from Wilson, and it just says, I need your address and your email. And I'm like, why?
Yeah. Dude, that used to be like, oh, hey, a wedding or a birthday or something. Now it's like, oh,
right.
Fuck you, no.
I called him right away. I was like, what's this all about?
What have you heard?
He's like, what? And I'm like, what the fuck do you need that for? Why do you need it? And he's like, because I use you as a reference on all my jobs. And I was like, how come you never called before? He's like, I don't know, because for some reason they need your address and your email. Usually I just give them your phone number. Yeah. I was like, are you sure?
I mean, it's really just, that's all it is now.
This whole thing's got me thinking now.
Yeah, well, we're forgetting that we're natural creatures, part of a natural world. And we're trying to like math this disease away. So that's why everybody's so obsessed with numbers and shit. The tracking and tracing thing, I kind of have a moral issue with. Like, I get the idea behind it, but it's like, ugh, that's a creepy road to go down. So it's like, how about the trail stops cold with me? So I just never answered the dudes. And so they probably, I think I'm legally dead of coronavirus right now because I never talked to them. So they just were like,
which is pretty sweet.
Yeah, so they just think I'm dead. So that's pretty cool. So come see a fucking motherfucker come back to life on Friday at the Jug, huh?
Yeah.
But yeah. It's very, very funny. It's very funny to me.
It's like when what's his name killed Ziggy Stardust on fucking on stage.
David Bowie. Yeah, that's what I was like. Yeah. Oh, dude, I got Lee's over here burning our passports, man. You burnt the identity. Sean Thurman is a dead guy. You burned that identity when you gave him the name.
I did you a huge favor.
I think that whole arrow was a little spent. I want to start getting a different. I think you got to go to your Thin White Duke era now. All right. Okay. You're right. Changing of the seasons. The leaves change. That's hilarious.
Right.
Yeah. We're burning passports. But it's mad funny because it's just like, I don't know, man. It doesn't matter. Like, you know, we both did the right, you know, we just are like, okay, we'll all chill then and just not lick anybody for a couple weeks and we should be good. You don't need to like have documentation of that though. That's when they're like, all right, well, we're in your file. It's like any, like the medical people, like they never want to let you go. Like when you leave a doctor's office, they're just like, Crown, hot dog bitches in the chat. Crown, what up? Shout out hot dog. But when you leave a doctor's office, you're like, okay, thanks, take it easy. They're like, okay, when are you coming back? And you're like, I mean, I don't know, just when it starts hurting again, I guess, or when I need more drugs. And they're like, well, you need
when it burns.
Yeah, when the burning starts coming back, yeah. And they're like, well, you need to make another appointment, and you need a little. Imagine if you had a friend who made you like make a new appointment with him every time you said, all right, take it easy, man. And gave you a little card to put on your fridge. It's a very annoying thing. And that's kind of what this is. They're just like, okay, well, we have you in the system and we're just going to call you now. And I'm just like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's just wacky. It's wacky. But I'm like, yo, this is where the logic thing goes away. This is leading towards some sort of something they gave, some Men in Black shit they did to you. While you went to get tested, they fucking they zapped your eyes and erased your memory. They did some test on you guys, and they treated you to a football game afterwards. You know, some of you didn't pass the test. Maybe it's a good thing you didn't go. They're like, oh, he's not gonna fall for it, so send him on his way. But
he's positive.
Yeah, you were like, I'm like, oh man, I was like, motherfucker. I was like, now they got my name. I was like, well, not for nothing, but you're sideways. Why are you sideways?
Because I got a text telling me when the food's coming.
Oh, all right. We'll see if you can you turn yourself? Shit, look at this. Harden's in the fucking upside down now. All right? Ryan Crown said, "Look how sick the capper looks." There we go. Now we're back. Ryan just said, Crown just said, "Look how sick the capper looks," and then you flip sideways like Jamiroquai in that fucking video.
No one has wanted me to have COVID more than Crown.
Really? That's hilarious. Crown.
He sang a song to me the other night.
I was fucking gonna say, Crown, Slade Smitty, that whole Capitol Storm and crew is gonna be very disappointed in you for ratting out one of us.
No, Crown had a bonfire the other night.
Yeah.
Hot dog had a bonfire the other night, and tried to get everyone to make everyone at the hot dog party sing, "Harden's got the COVID. Harden's got the COVID."
To like
That
kind
bastard.
of voodoo it into you.
After everything we've done for him,
Maybe.
making him an internet sensation and all.
Yeah. Well, actually, now it kind of makes sense why he would want to do some sort of payback.
All right, touche.
Yeah. Well, no, the logic goes out the window when I'm like, God damn it. I was like, well, dude, our fucking, I don't know if this gets confusing, but our house technically is like the address of like several businesses. Like all of our businesses, our home is our address. Our house is essentially a music studio / office that we live in. So, you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know. And you go, this is what Captain says to me, everybody listening. He goes, how are they going to find out where you live? I only gave them your name and number. I'm like, oh, you sweet thing. You sweet, innocent thing. Like, you have, like, it's just so adorable. Snitches. Look, Crown said snitches get stitches in the chat. Ha! I knew it. But it's like, you're like Jerry Seinfeld's grandma when she had to go to the bank. But they were like, we could do this over the phone. But she's like an old lady doing it. You know what I mean? You're like, how are they ever going to put that together? I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I'm old school, man. I don't even like texting. You know this.
Yo, I found a phone book. I blacked your name out. They're never going to find you.
They'll never know.
It's so funny because you go like into this, like, you go out to like, you ought to go to the game, but they just sucked you in because it's like Shrek left his swamp. You don't know how to, you know, you have your corner handled down there, and you went out and they fucking really put the ring around you. That's hilarious.
I know.
Yeah. How are they gonna know? Oh, and then the next thing was, and then we're talking about doing the Foes live stream, and you said you guys should play Minnie the Moocher, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's a great one. We'll do that when Andy comes because that's like an Andy classic. And you kind of were like, you're like, you got what? And I'm like, dude, we play that all the time. We played Minnie the Moocher and the G-Spot Punchers and Pop-Up. Like, it's not even like a little bit. Like, it was a staple of the set. You don't remember any of that?
I did after you told me.
Yeah, Heidi. That's why when you said that, I'm just like, I'm getting worried now. What did they do to you in there?
Dude, they took out part of my brain.
I think they did. They fucking did some fucking Planet of the Apes shit to you. It's like you turn your head
That's
to
what
the.
they do.
It'd be funny if you turn your head to the camera to cough. And there's a huge scar on your head, and me and Crown are like, whoa.
Well, I think that's why they made me come in for another one because the first one they're like, oh, negative, and they're like, you got to come get another one, and that's when they put the fucking piece of my brain back in that they fucking programmed.
Yeah. Because when you were, it was equivalent to you saying like, "Hey, I have a friend Andy LaBarber who plays guitar too. You should jam with him." I'd be like, "What are you talking? Are you okay?" And then thus leads me to, this is a whole case about how the government is doing something to the water in Youngstown, making you all crazy. We and you are standing in the back room, but this is a couple weeks ago at this point, and Caitlin walks back. All right, that's her name. Shit. And she goes, "Who's Cap?" And we were both like stumped. We were like, who's Cap?
Yeah, because I had a bill for my food.
And it was called Cap, C-A-P, Cap. And she goes, who's Cap? And I'm trying to think of like a different Cap we might know. I was like, Kapow.
I just go, me.
Yeah, me. And she's like, what do you mean? She's like, Cap, like Captain. And she goes, who calls you Captain? And like everybody in the room, everyone in the room stopped. We're like, what do you, like I'm stunned. And I'm just like, what do you mean? Who calls him? Everybody. And I was like, we're
like 10 people turn their heads like so fast.
Yeah. We're like, we don't even call him Chris. That's weird. It felt weird to say it right there. You call him Captain. We're 81 episodes into a thing called the Captain's Jug of Thoughts that we sell shirts for. It's a fucking brand.
That she works at the bar of.
Yeah. That she works at the, yeah. She's like, who's Cap? And you guys have known each other forever. She just never, I don't know, man. That's crazy. How that, you know.
We've worked together for 12 years.
And but never. All right. Damn. I don't know. That's wild. Okay. She was also the same night learned that Lee is not named Heather. And
Well, I just to clarify, I put Lee and Heather because they were sitting at the same table and they ordered at the same time.
right.
But I just put Lee and Heather.
Oh, so I was like wondering what she called Heather.
Yeah, so Lee kept coming up to the bar and she kept going, "Here you go, Heather." Because she was like, she goes, "Who are Lee and Heather?" And I was like, fucking Schreiber and Thurman's girlfriends. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
And,
but I mean, all right, that's funny, but we've been there a lot. I don't know. I'm terrible with names too, so I can't say anything. But here, now this all leads to a point. Those are exhibits A and B. To this same person told you a story about me.
Yeah.
What did she tell you?
That you ratted them out for smoking weed when you were in like 6th grade.
Fucking stoters. Fucking druggies. No. That's hilarious. And I'm really like, I've been digging back there. And no. I smoked weed in 6th grade. I probably would have asked him for some. But here's the person.
Maybe you were in 5th grade.
I don't know. See, that's the type of shit I'm talking about, people. He just says these things, and I'm like, was that a counterpoint? I don't even understand. He just stumps you. I don't even know how to respond to that. No, I've told every, like, embarrassing story I can think of about myself. Puking in front of the cool kids, at, like, everything, bombing, and almost, a lot of them involve throwing up in front of crowds. Like, just bombing on stage, like, embarrassing stage shit that's happened. Your guitar falls over, like... If I had that story and it was of a girl who worked at the Jug, that would be hilarious. I would have told that immediately. I wish maybe it's true. I don't know. Apparently I took after their lead because I kind of forgot. So maybe did they blow any hits in my face like I was a cat? Because then I forgot.
Maybe.
No, no. And obviously she's not good at identifying names to the people whose name it is. She's not good.
Sure.
That matching game with the things that fold down. Nah. Terrible. Can't fucking
not good
do
at that one.
Is he wearing a hat? And she just folds the whole thing down. She's like, "This is stupid." I'm just saying. I have zero recollection of that, but I also have zero recollection of a lot of other shit I did. But I would have to say that's very suspect because she just found out your name is Captain. Look, Crown in the live chat. Look, Crown says, "Look how sick Capper looks." What would she think that meant? Was she talking about our hats? Our hats? We do, This is a nice hat. This is a Christmas gift. It's a wonderful hat. It's from Ireland. Ireland makes the best hats in the world. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, I have a theory that there's some sort of gas leak at the Jug, and you're all going insane, and you're all forgetting everything.
We did just get some work done there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we put new heaters in.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, we put new radiator heaters in between like the bathrooms and the main part of the bar because that was where all the drafting and everything was coming from last winter.
Yeah.
So in order to dissolve that situation, we put radiators on both sides of the room in between there, and it's so warm now. I mean, it's comfortable now.
Yeah, it's a toasty, cozy place. I was saying today, dude, like, where the fuck is winter? What happened? There's no snow.
No, we haven't really had a winter this year. It's like we live in Florida.
There's like birds chirping. I'm like, yo, come on. Like, I wanted, like, they were like, there's going to be a dark winter. And I'm like, okay, right on, cool. And then, no.
Yeah.
It was like, it snowed like a motherfucker on Christmas Eve. And so Christmas Day was
great.
Yeah, which was great. It's probably some little brat probably wished for it. I wish for snow on Christmas. And then Santa's like, you never said shit about the 26th, you little fuck.
I have no presents for you. Your present is snow.
Yeah, you get snow, and her dad's out there fucking breaking his back shoveling it.
Yep.
Other than that, there's been no snow. Because everywhere else you go in the world, they're like, Buffalo, huh? The winters, huh? You're like, I guess, like 3 weekends out of the year is
I know.
The winters, I don't know. Yeah, but...
I've been, this whole week that I've been sick...
Yeah.
I've been standing out on my porch with no shoes, no socks, and a fucking t-shirt, smoking cigarettes.
All class.
That's right.
It really is like this Trailer Park Boys kingdom you've built for yourself down there. It's amazing. But
I
yeah,
know.
it's really like, yeah, there's no winter. It was like I like winter. You know? What the fuck? I'm a
Yeah.
December baby.
Well, half the reason we still live fucking in this god awful place is because we get all 4 seasons.
Yeah.
Now we're not getting them anymore.
No. Or they're like the proportions are like way off. Like it's not 4 even chunks. It's like a
No, not at
pizza.
all.
It's like a pizza that's sliced to like 2 super narrow pieces and then 2 huge fold in half pieces. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And part of it's
Speaking
still
of
frozen and part of it's way too hot.
Speaking of which, and hot dog's gonna like this one. I got a La Hacienda pizza coming.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, I haven't had that in a while, man. La Hacienda's the shit.
It's the shit.
Yo, I mean, I know I say it a lot, but Rob Shots on Instagram has shown me that Niagara Falls might be the wildest place on the fucking planet. Niagara Falls gives Florida a run for their money. And like, I don't know, I was just thinking that because I think there's something happened near there the other day. But there was a goat like tied to a fucking building the other night. What was the story with that? There was just the first thing I see is a picture of Rob Shots, and it's a goat like chained like to like tied to like a fuck. He's just on the sidewalk like chained to like a door to a building or something. And they just found a fucking goat
Like,
in the
ready to
street.
eat it?
I don't know. They were trying to like summon a T-Rex like in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, maybe.
I guess I don't know, man. It's wild. That's fucking interesting as shit. And we see our friend Jeremiah pop up in those once in a while because he's a firefighter.
Yeah, I know. That was great when we saw him in that one. That was
Dude,
so
he
funny.
pops up occasionally. Yeah, once in a while you'll see Maya fucking doing some work. And then
Right.
I'm just like, damn, that's what a real man looks like.
Right?
Yeah. Even though
Yeah, Rob Shots and Florida Man. Those are like the two
competing,
most hilarious. That's
Yeah.
a serious competition there.
yeah. So, Hot Dog, why does Crown want to wish the corona upon you?
Hot Dog just likes bad, weird things to happen to me so he can make fun of me.
Not gonna lie, I've had a bit of a taste of that this weekend, and it is very delightful. When because I was
We've been
like,
doing it since we were 13.
yeah, no, it's bad funny, but it's funny because you're on your 9-day cleanse, so you're like all fucking like a dog that's like been in a kennel too long or something. Like you're not softened to
Right.
it. So when your friends are busting balls, you're like, what the fuck? And then your friends are like, whoa, Jesus, fucking dude, the fucking one, I couldn't help it. When you sent me the picture of the guy with the Bills jersey that says COVID and then the number's 19.
Yeah, right? That's a good one,
That was
right?
very funny. And I was like, obviously you didn't take this.
No, that was compliments of my buddy Alfie and American Waterworks.
Have we talked to that guy on the phone? I feel like that name comes up a lot.
Well, he's a good friend of mine, and
Probably
if you want to get your sprinklers done, that's who you call. And he was at the game, but he sent that to me, and I was like, oh, this is perfect. I had to send this to Thurman.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's fucking only in Buffalo, man. Only in Buffalo.
Oh, that's hilarious. There was probably a fucking as soon as he thought of that, he just got up and ran out of whatever room he was in to get it done before anyone else could think of it.
Oh,
That's
absolutely.
there's no way. I thought I'm the first one when I heard Cuomo was going to the game. I was like, someone's going to do the whole dildo on the field joke, right?
Right.
Like they're going to
Yeah.
show the picture of the dildo on the Bills field and say, here's a picture of Cuomo at the game. It writes itself.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
maybe he saw it. Fuck you and your pizza choices, Ryan Crown says.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny, man. The Cuomo, the dildo on the field, the joke, it was right there. So are you going to be able to go to the next game? What's the deal here? Because they won.
No, I'm out.
You're out forever?
I'm out.
I thought you said that you could.
Not forever.
Well, not forever, but like, they can't. They just fucking go boom. You tested a little bit once because Lee was reading me this fucking shit about these tests that like, if like the tests are so good, it'll pick up any little like, even if it's not passable, even if it's not having any effect on you or could be contagious enough, like the smallest amount, it can't even fucking be passed on. These tests can get it, which on one hand, that's a really fucking good test. That's great.
Sure.
On the other hand, you're getting fucking shut out for something that wouldn't have been a problem. And my week got all thrown upside down too, because I knew fucking all these people who fucking have family members who are all high risk and shit. So I wanted to be a good person and say, hey, just so you know, once again, I think it's more of a chance that these friends of mine are going to see the podcast over the fucking government, over the CDC. Maybe they're fans. I don't know.
They probably are fans. Why wouldn't they be?
Yeah, we are pretty funny. But I was like, well, these guys are absolutely going to know that me and Captain are in the same room together 2 days ago. So I'm going to go ahead and let them know. Hey, fuck it. Just because I know you guys got sick family members, I want to let you know. So we worked around it. Some people were like, hey, all right, I'll chill for a week. Other people, Pete, were like, fuck that. We're jamming. Because Pete fucking
of course.
Pete's my fucking hero. Well, he's like, we'll be fine. And then we fucking ripped up a fucking nice friendly foes jam from 6 feet apart. The camera angles don't work if we're closer than 6 feet. We'd be in each other's shots. But sick friendly foe. I don't know, man. We just got into it last night. These are getting dark because now this shit's getting weird. They're storming the Capitol. It's getting weird, and the music's responding to it.
Yeah.
Well, you're sideways again. What happened to your food there? Is it the guy saying I'm downstairs? Because I want you to show Crown your fucking pizza on camera. Did he freeze? Oh no, he's moving.
Yeah, I gotta respond to this fucking goddamn text.
You're sideways.
It's about...
No, yeah, you're good. You can fucking respond to whatever you want. There you go. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, that's funny. But this is pretty dope, and this is really easy for me. I'm a big fan of this whole internet, like haven't cleaned my house in a week, doing the show like this thing. Because this is what me and Steve did on Sunday. And it's, if you got a laptop, like the connection would be fucking phenomenal. But it's easy to get stuff done, man. I could just come down here and flip the shit on and we're ready to go. And we could just spit it out. And then the people get to join in the live chat. What's up, Crown? Hey, Cap's texting somebody. Somebody in the live chat talk to me. Who is it? What are they saying? Is it a girl? What's their name? Do you like her? Does she like you? Ask her if she likes you. Does she have a friend? Tell her I said what's up. Oh, I'm moving the picture
All right,
behind us.
I'll let her know.
Tell her I said, hey, girl. All right. I don't know how to. All right. You're good right there, right? Okay. The background, if anybody can see. Here. Can I fucking. Oh, I'm gone. Oh, you're gone. Look at that beautiful picture behind the jug that the captain took while the skeleton crew was playing. Those are the summer nights. We'll come back to those. Those will be fun. I mean, fuck, man. All right, so wait. Okay, hold on. You told me some shit about them fucking changing some rules or something?
Well, yeah, there's no specifics yet, but basically Congress is like forcing Cuomo, as far as I know, to open everything back up before there's nothing to open back up. And now Cuomo has, like, from what I understand, has gone ahead and been like, oh, there's going to be a news conference saying that we're opening everything. He's trying to get ahead of it so that he can write another book or something. I don't know.
Yeah, because I don't know, man. It's just so fucking mind-numbing, and I don't want to spend too much time on it. But that would affect, we'll keep, that would affect shows and bar situation because, we got to keep people abreast of the situation. But yeah, he put out some fucking tweet, which I hate even, sorry, I don't even like the word that just came out of my mouth. There was a tweet sent that he was like, we need to reopen and we need to, like, all of a sudden he switched his tune real quick and everybody's like, what the fuck? So
I know, because, well, the judge's rule is about to rule too, because there's like 80 some restaurants or something like that are suing him.
Oh yeah.
So the judge is getting ready to rule on that. And so he's probably trying to get ahead of that too, so he doesn't get fucking sued for God knows who knows what.
Yeah, but then there's my case. I got a case against him too because of that whole situation with the track and trace. I had to ignore 3 phone calls, so that was a big, a lot of pain and suffering. I'm suing the governor as well. I was like, well,
so am I, because I missed the Bills game.
Oh, you got an even better case. This is great. This guy's going down. This is going to be the last episode of Seinfeld. We're just going to one by one hit the stand and be like,
right.
Yeah.
It's going to be exactly like that.
How can we get him to actually fucking prove if he has nipple rings or not, though? That's really what we need to know.
I know. What we need to do is one of those people that are up on the podium next to him, we need to get a hold of them and just tell them to fucking get up behind him and rip his fucking shirt.
Every time like we pay off the bailiff or something?
Yeah.
Every time you walk into any, like, state building or anything, court or any fucking DMV, like, I don't know, whatever. You get, like, you got to go through a metal detector.
I know, and it dings every time he goes.
Yeah, every time he goes through. I would love to see him, like, start from the shoes going up, and it's like, boop, 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 boop. He's like, just let me go. Come on, I'm a fucking governor. And I wish he would just admit it.
Well, they'd probably do that lower when they hit his Prince Albert.
Yeah, maybe he likes the pain. Maybe that's why he does it. Like, he likes fucking with people, so they hate him. So he reads the internet of all the people who hate him because he ruined their lives, and he's like jerking off reading all those comments. Like, he's a masochist.
Right.
Yeah, I think so.
He could be.
Hey, man, I don't fucking hate. Do whatever you want, man.
Right.
I don't know what them robot noises are. They might be Captain. I have no idea. But
me.
People seem to be really responding to this live show thing. I mean, Crown is in this one. The first one was fucking the live chat was popping. Now everybody's got, did people realize that, I mean, or they just could never figure it out? I don't know.
I told people, but
yeah. Well, we're working on that.
And they're supposed to get notifications, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
Oh yeah, we got people listening.
Right.
Yeah. We're working on, I don't know. We wanted to give you a show. And not just say like, oh, we could have really just been like, sick day, because those are nice. Snow days are nice, but no, we didn't. Yeah. We're here putting in the fucking work.
That's right.
Yeah, yep. This is what we do when we run out of shit to talk about. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember.
So I got a story.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is the captain's thoughts. Pop it open.
All right. So I'm talking to my friend just last week. And she tells me this story about this girl just started this job at this restaurant down in Florida. And at the end of the shift, she comes over and sits with the rest of the employees that got off. They're all having like an after work drink, And she takes off her shoes, and they're like, "Oh my God!" And she's like, "Oh, I'll be right back." And she comes back with a handful of lemons and a handful of limes, and she starts rubbing them on her feet. And then she starts rubbing them in her armpits. And they're like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "I've been fucking working and sweating all day." She's like, "I stink." And they're like, "What the fuck?" They're like, "That's what you do?" And she's like, "Well, yeah." Like, she's like, "The lemons and limes will take away the smell, and I'll smell like citrusy." They're like, "Oh, all right." And no one really knows what to say because she's like the new girl, and they're trying to like be friendly and whatever,
Yeah.
So a little time goes by, and she goes back up and gets more lemons and limes, and she comes back over and shoves her hand full of lemons and limes down her pants. And says, "I need to get laid tonight."
Jesus Christ, where did they find this broad?
So the one guy goes, "What are you making, ceviche?"
I've never
Which
heard
I thought
of
was one of the funniest fucking things I ever heard.
That's a solid fucking joke. That's a solid joke. I've never heard of such a thing. I mean, I know people like to do like natural things, but that's pretty, grabbing some fucking limes out of the kitchen. Like you're a fucking rim of, like, did she dip some salt in it too? Like she's the rim of a fucking martini glass? That is bizarre.
And the best part is she's a single lesbian mother.
Wow.
So
I was gonna.
She wants to get some tonight, and while she was mixing up this ceviche, she had in mind that another chick is going to be down there eating that shit.
Yeah. Oh my God, it really is like when you see like the pan fried like salmon with the little wedge of a lemon on top of it.
It's scary, right?
I mean, citrus and seafood do go together. You can't lie. You know what I mean?
They do.
I'm kind of interested. Someone's got, all right, anybody, listen, I know one of you fucking perverts has done something like that. If you ever squirted a lemon on something and licked it, let me know. I don't know. That would hurt, though. That would, like, if you had a fucking, I don't know. If there was a little.
That's what I said. I'm like, wouldn't that burn?
No, it burns away the fucking, like peroxide. It burns away any sort of stank.
Well, yeah, but I thought it would burn in general.
Yeah, well, you got to take the pain. You got to take it a little bit. That's just
bubbling. That means it's working.
That's wild. It's like, there's like products for that, right? Like a lot. Like there's a whole line of products. You can get citrus deodorant. Like there's specifically citrus made deodorant that they make for humans to do that with. Fucking using a lime like you're fucking like little boy from the Jungle Book or something. Like, hey, right on. Good for her though. Now I'm interested. I bet, if she comes out with some sort of wacky cookbook for fucking pussy seasoning. She was like marinating it though. She shoved them down her pants. So they were, and then I need to get laid tonight. So she's like, I'm gonna soak this, do a nice lemon soak on this, and then we'll take it out. We'll let it come up to room temperature, and then slowly. You can't just slam the heat on it. You got to slowly bring up the heat.
Exactly.
It's like, yeah, her girlfriend just looks like a chef with fucking, a white fucking smock on and burns all over and his fucking tattoos and shit.
That'd be fucking
I was gonna
classic.
say, it's too bad that she's a lesbian because we have a friend who's a big fan of citrus. Remember?
Huh?
Well, you had another story of a buddy who had a pocket full of oranges. And
yes, I did.
Yeah, that would be a match made in heaven. Maybe he could turn her.
They would be a match made in heaven.
Yeah, man. She all smells like citrus. Maybe all right, here's the thing though, is if the rest of the staff never saw her do that and she just smelled citrusy all the time, they might be like, "What? I have to ask you. What is this what do you wear? What scent do you wear? You always smell like fresh limes. Fresh lemon limes. It's delicious. You smell like a fresh Sprite." And then she's like, "My little secret," as she's fucking shoving a fucking lemon in her pussy.
Oh my god!
Well, fuck, dude, I've been wasting money on deodorant. I could have just fucking, gotten the
I had
fucking
no
bag
idea.
of lemons. Yeah, I don't know. There was, there's some cultures where they don't really wear deodorant. We had Japanese exchange students when I was a kid, and there was like one of the guys like didn't wear deodorant for some reason, and like I don't know.
God.
I just was a culture. Maybe it's a natural. Like he was a super Buddhist-y guy. I don't really remember. But there's like, there's people who I don't necessarily think that was this chick's thing. I don't think she wasn't like, if it doesn't come from Mother Earth, because she's grabbing the fucking lemon wedges from the bar at a TGI Fridays and rubbing them on her vagina. She's not like, oh, I'm organic.
No,
she's not one of these chicks.
She was like, "Oh, I finally got a fucking job. I finally made some money. Now I need to get somebody down there to eat my pussy."
Crown said key lime cooter.
Key lime cooter, I love it.
Yeah, I would, dude. I would fucking
Lemon meringue pie.
What?
Lemon meringue pie.
Yeah, lemon poontang pie. This chick really, she really opened our eye. I mean, she opened my eyes to something. Anything can be deodorant if you widen your palate.
She's a special girl. I said when I come down there, I'm like, you got to point this chick out.
She's not a Yo Taco employee. Oh, imagine if she worked there. Fuck. Ugh.
Oh man, that'd be way better.
She's like, hey, whatever happened to that girl? It's like, she's in the hospital, dude. She got a job at the Pepper Palace. And she pretty much, her way of, she doesn't take payment. She just takes stuff off the shelves and uses it as bodily products. She fucking rubbed a little fucking tartar sauce in as fucking hair gel. She just uses whatever store she's working at. She's rubbed it all over herself. I mean, I don't know, man. When in human history were they like officially like, all right, we got to do something about this? Cavemen weren't wearing deodorant and they didn't give a shit. It was a natural stink. When did it come apart that we had to undo all the natural stuff of us as we talk to each other over the fucking computer like two spacemen, two completely uneducated, undeserving of this technology spacemen.
Right,
like
exactly.
we're using this go back to the 50s and say one day two guys are going to communicate like this while people are watching, and you know what they're going to say? Yo, this one time my friend saw this girl rub a lemon on her pussy.
This is what we're going to use it for.
Like, things went so right and so wrong at the same time.
It's fucking awesome that we can do it.
It's fucking incredible. I don't even remember what my original point was. That's I'm saying, okay, when did it come about that the first caveman was like, yo, this shit, all right, we need to like start. Well, I mean, soap came about. What was the story of soap? They were fucking, it's fat, rendering fat, like in Fight Club. So they would like, I've read some shit that they would do like human sacrifices, back when that was a thing, at like the top of the mountain. And it would run down the river of the mountain, and at the bottom of the river there would be soap, and like they would wash their clothes in that, and that's where soap came from. That's like where that's kind of how it came from. So they're like, damn, dude, this dead burning fat rushing around these rapids kind of made it like a little washing machine, and that was better than their natural smell. And they decided to just fucking roll with it. I think we need to tell that girl this story. That was a very long time ago.
That was a very long time ago.
Yeah.
Well, she's a little behind the times, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's good for her. Good for her. She doesn't even know this is happening. She just has fucking lemons on her face as a mask. Fucking, she must love the Stone Roses. Nobody got that. I don't know. What's another story about a girl rubbing something on herself? I'm sure you got a lot of those. What fucking, what's going on in the chat? Why is Crown the only one talking? I can't tell how many people are watching. It keeps bouncing around. They got too many things going on.
I have no idea.
We got, I'm doing an acoustic show on Friday. Sure.
What?
That's all I got to say. Is I got an acoustic show that we're doing on Friday.
Friday's going to be fun.
We'll see. Maybe I'll shout out some people. I think Pete's going to come by with the cajon and slap around and drop a beat for a little bit.
Hot Dog, if you're listening, I booked the golf tournament for June 7th this year if you want to come up to New York and grace us with your presence.
Yeah, dude. He's got to have an advantage because he can play all year.
Yeah, but he doesn't.
It's sort of like, we never go to Niagara Falls. Once a year I go.
He does do a lot of fishing though, so I bet he uses a lot of lemons and limes.
Yeah.
Oh
He's
yeah.
a fisherman. Is he gonna do? What?
He makes ceviche.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
With what? What kind of fish is that? And I know you put it in the bag with the citrus, and it kind of cooks it. Well, it doesn't cook it, but it's like what? You don't cook it, right?
No, you don't need to.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck is steak tartare? You don't cook that either, right?
I don't know what steak tartare is.
Isn't it raw? It's raw, and Lee's nodding, yeah. It's some fancy-ass shit that's I don't know. Fucking, I think it's because, trash people like their stuff really cooked well done. So, to be fancier, we're we don't even kill the cow.
That's the way to go, man.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never had, dude, I've been to Japan, motherfucker. A little drink. I'm getting dry mouth. I'll eat fucking I've eaten a lot of weird shit. I didn't know what it was. I'd eat some fucking raw. If it's other people are eating it, I'll fucking try it.
Even that girl?
It's got to come from a reputable source. I don't know. I got to see a picture.
Me too.
Lemons and limes. Yeah, she's not rubbing fucking. I think that would do. Fucking Ponsol, baby. Remember that? Remember her? They made fucking lemon lime. Their cleaner, the spray was lemon and lime. So she's not far off. Okay?
Mr. Clean's wife?
Yeah, no, the fucking Pine Sol, the black lady was Pine Sol, Lemony Fresh for the whole time. There's a whole ad campaign. This lady was awesome.
Kidding.
Remember her?
I know.
I don't think she's Mr. Clean's wife. I think Mr. Clean's gay. He's very gay. He has an earring. He's bald. He's very in shape. Very clean. Come on. Him and the brawny guy got some shit going on. All right? And if there was
Him
ever...
and the brawny guy?
Yeah. After those two bang, you're going to need some paper towels and some cleaner.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. No, Pine Sol, so she's not too far off on the whole citrus angle. You know what I mean? It's not like she's rubbing a fucking onion on it or something. I don't know. What other fruits and vegetables would work for deodorants? I feel like a cucumber doesn't have strong enough anything to get the job done on anything. I always thought it would be very funny to do a jackass sort of hidden camera bit where you're at a grocery store and there's a lady or someone looking at cucumbers and you walk up and you start measuring the cucumbers and then you start measuring your mouth. You measure them the width and diameter and you start making notes and shit and you start trying to put it start doing all these odd tests with the cucumbers. Just figure out.
Checking zucchinis and eggplants.
Yeah, but nobody would really look twice at you now. They just keep their heads down and keep their mask on. Can't have fun anymore.
No.
Oh man, it's Crown. Key lime cooter is the last thing he said. We're waiting. What are we supposed to be funny here? What the fuck? We're waiting for you people. Come on. Do something. Do something.
This is why we're doing this.
Yeah, this is why this was fun now. Because now it's exactly what I said. When podcasts start to upgrade, that when they get to start playing videos on the show, it just becomes two stone guys watching YouTube for an hour. And now we're just sitting here.
I almost wonder if everyone thinks we're doing it at 7:00 like we did last week.
Oh, I don't know. Whatever, man. They'll fucking get a hold of it. But what's the deal with your pizza? Your pizza make it? Did you get a call?
I don't know. I gotta
did
call him back.
for the text or for the stream last night. I shut off notifications, like went in and shut them off because that'll fuck my. I'm using the camera on my phone, and I forgot to turn it back on until like noon today. And then my phone just started going off. And I had some important shit going on this morning with my phone off. That's dumb. But maybe they didn't. I should play. Like, do you want to hear the fucking call from the guy, from the health department guy? Is this?
It's the guy?
Well, it's just a guy. He's from Schenectady, yeah. Here.
Schenectady, that's Pete's buddy.
Hello, I'm calling from the New York State Contact Tracing Center regarding a public health issue. It's very important that I speak with you, and I'm going to give you another call at 3 o'clock p.m. Thank you, and have a great day.
Seems like a nice fella. He's just marking shit off a list. He's just like, I don't know, man. It ain't the movie everybody's making it out to be. It's just a kid on a fucking call center just like checking a list off. You know what I mean? Yep. It's a pretty sweet gig, actually, because no one's going to answer. I don't answer shit that if I don't know the number. Talk to my people. My people will talk to your people. I got my own people. I'm fine. All right? You know, that's the thing. It's the not trust in the people, which I get, like, I don't know. It's hard. It's like, let me make my own decisions. I'm not a baby. Don't baby the public. Like George Carlin had these all bits about the pussification of America. Don't, censorship is banning steak because a child can't eat it. Stuff like that. But at the same time, then you go to a Walmart and you're like, these people need to be dumbed down and controlled. These people need to be chipped. They have to. What are we going to do? Just let them run around and bang and procreate and unregistered? That's fucking crazy. So there needs to
that's what we've been doing for the last 50 years.
Maybe look at where we're at. Talking about fucking pussy lemons over the fucking internet. I'm just saying, I'm just so torn with the whole situation where I'm like, freedom, and then also people screaming freedom are like just the biggest dorks you've ever seen. You're like, all right, never mind, no freedom, let's just go back inside. All right. Hot Dog's wife says the cucumber is after dinner mint for the key lime cooter. That's very nice. Yeah, that's a nice bring out. And then if she squirts, it's sort of like a cucumber water. This is gross.
That's fucking fantastic.
Yeah. Cucumber water is pretty.
Everybody likes cucumber water.
Yeah. It's a nice thing to have.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah. So we know where soap came from. Deodorant must have just been like, I don't know. Did the soap run further downriver and mix with some beaver shit so it petrified and got hard and they started rubbing it on the stinky areas?
Ugh.
I don't know.
I hope not.
Hey, whatever had to happen to get us to where... Oh, McGee's here. Whatever had to happen to get us to this point, I'm happy with, because I'm pretty happy with the deodorant situation. While we're on this track, I got to do the gel deodorant because we were in Florida one time, and we were going to all the theme parks and shit, and fucking I got like the travel deodorant, and it was like the chalky one, like the white one. You know, what is it? It's gel and fucking whatever the other one's called. The white one that's more like fucking chalky. And it was like clumping up in my pit hair. So when I would like on the roller coaster go like this, it would like your pit hair was like ripping. You know what I mean? It was terrible. It was awful. Fuck that shit. Gel.
I thought you were going to say the little balls were flying out and hitting people in the face behind you.
Quite possibly. It could have been like shedding out my fucking sleeves and shit. You know what I mean? Just like, is that kid snowing? They probably just thought it was part of the act, I guess.
I just got some kind of fucking deodorant in my mouth, I think.
All right. McGee said, just dropped in, love cucumber water. Irish Springs because I'm fucking Irish. Yeah, Irish Spring kind of like, that's our soul glow. That's our like I get it. I get bars of Irish like by the fucking pallet because I feel like I have to. I feel like the money goes right back to Ireland for some reason, which it probably doesn't.
Does McGee know that the cucumber water is actually a vaginal squirting?
He does now.
He does now.
Interesting. That's taste. What kind of cucumbers are those? That's an interesting taste. Sort of I think Lee just keeps saying ew in the corner. I had Lee come down because I'm like, it's gonna be weird to have her not sitting there like reacting, and it's gonna be weird.
Right?
Yeah, she's like, there's no pizza here though.
There's no pizza here yet either.
No, we could go eat some pizza. All right. I don't know, man. What else do we want to talk about?
I don't know. I would like to know if my pizza's coming or not. The last text that I got, I couldn't read
Why?
because it was like this little tiny thing. So I don't know if he had to go online to do it, and it was like the confirmation because he said he's called like 20 times and that they're not answering the phone, which is making me nervous.
To you? Wait, called who? You 20 times?
No, La Hacienda.
Oh. Maybe they're just like in the grifting business. Maybe they're just like, hey, look, they're like, we're closing, everything's closing, we're packing up and getting the fuck out of here. Let's just take a bunch of orders and just not deliver them, and just fucking, you know, maybe.
Yeah. So funny thing, we're reading off the menu today, and the options for pizza toppings were ridiculous.
For La Hacienda?
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Fucking.
You can get your normal pepperoni and sausage and banana peppers and jalapenos and stuff like that. But then, did you know you can get a hard-boiled egg?
Yeah, I've seen that. That seems very Japanese. Japanese throw an egg on fucking anything.
Okay. Well then, did you know that
like
you
a
can
breakfast
get
pizza?
corn and peas?
No. Why? What kind of Cracker Barrel bullshit is that?
And chi-chi beans?
What's a chi-chi bean? That sounds like a guy.
Exactly.
Hey, chi-chi beans. Hey, how you doing? It sounds like something the Sopranos would yell at a guy, and you don't even know if it's an insult or not.
So Alfie, I call him to find out when we're ordering, and he goes, "La Hacienda pizza," and I go. He goes, what can I get on your pizza for you? And I go, I'll take the hard-boiled eggs. And he's like, okay. He's like, and we're gonna throw some extra corn and peas on for you, just free of charge.
Oh, is that your phone? Oh, is it loud? His phone started ringing. His Siri right in the middle of that got all weird. So is he answering? Harden's getting a pizza.
Hey, what?
What? Are we on the line with the pizza guy now too?
No, fucking my phone rang though, and holy fuck, it was loud in my ears.
We'll get you. All right, Crown said better get Todd on the line. You guys are running out of contact. What are you talking about? No, Todd's
not that good at English.
Todd, we need to get Todd in the room. Todd hammered on anybody hammered on the phone is just like, it's like the fucking thing at the airport. It's like just a voice that's yelling at you, and no one's ever understood that. Why is that the one audio issue in the world that's never been addressed?
Oh man, La Hacienda Pizza. Due to COVID-19, one of our employees has been exposed. We will be closed for the evening.
What? Didn't you already order?
I swear. That's what the little message said that I couldn't read.
So did you order or not?
No, we couldn't get it.
Damn, I thought you said you ordered and you had some coming.
Al was ordering. I was wondering why he was texting the shit out of me. He was placing the order and then bringing it. So I got fucked.
Oh, man.
Again.
One of our guys, I bet it. Oh, dude, it's the trace and track. It has nothing. I bet this motherfucker knew a guy whose cousin, whose roommate, or someone walked past someone who had it. If you trace and track, it's going to be everybody, because a mailman exists and people exist and they all live in the world, and you touch the same thing another guy touched. It's fucking, that's what's like crazy. That's crazy. And it's
fucking
like,
horse shit.
Yeah, all for probably you of this thing that's like, we're all going to be, it's all going to be detected on us, right? It's going to be like absorbed into our fucking skin. It's in the world. I don't know.
So I lost my Bills ticket and my La Hacienda pizza this week due to this fucking bullshit.
Dude, that's like a fucking, that's a real 1-2 punch for you, yeah. Oh, that's brutal.
What the fuck?
Okay.
I don't know how funny I'm going to be now.
All right, well, we're fucking, look, McGee said I'll get on the horn. Do we have any way to, like, McGee, we're talking on Facebook chat with Harden, so I don't know if there's any, that might not be a good thing to tell the world, though, because the next thing you know, but we can not accept a call from, like, if we start getting 10 people trying to fucking call in. If we're on Facebook chat, right. If you can start a Facebook, if you can join in on this with fucking Captain, we can make that happen. Oh, Crown is loving that you're not getting your pizza.
Of course he is.
Said, ha
He's a
ha.
hater.
That what you get for rubbing it in, you fucker! Exclamation point.
I'll get it tomorrow. Don't worry, hot dog.
They're closed for the evening. What if, I don't know. Are they done?
They'll be back tomorrow. I'll get it tomorrow.
Out of spite, I'm getting 2.
No, I'm just going to call and order a double steak and cheese now.
Yeah. No, not call
Take
Captain.
that, hot dog.
No, don't call Captain. McGee, do not call Captain. No. If you can call him on Facebook, we're talking on Facebook, but if you call him, his phone's going to ring and it's going to make him go deaf again.
Please don't call my phone.
No, don't. I don't know why it's
it
so
really
loud.
hurts.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so loud. All right.
I was like, I had to rip the fucking things out of my ears.
That often happens. I mean, I've told, a million stories of fucking like setting up all the wiring and shit and putting the headphones on and something's giving feedback and you're sitting there with headphones on like your fucking brain is being zapped and nobody else in the room can hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, I got 3 of you on my screen right now. All right, I don't know how to bring another person in to this. I don't know how to make
Who's there?
Hold on. Add group members. Oh,
Like,
shit.
he's there?
Hold on. See, I don't have any like actual Facebook friends. This is a fake account for a fake person, so that does kind of.
I know.
You, huh? Yeah, fucking. I don't know. I can't figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out one day.
Who? Was it McGee?
Viola's. No, now we're on the pizza thing. Caps or fucking hot dog. God damn it, there's too many. Hot dog said from Viola's.
Yes.
Yes? Oh, double steak and cheese. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's some good shit. I mean, can't tell us we don't know how to fucking eat around here.
I know.
That's
not gonna be reduced to Jets pizza.
Joe McGee said, "Add me on YouTube, you fuckers." I don't know how. I'm looking. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know.
Add me, you fuckers.
Oh, shout out to our buddy Faf, who you said was a listener at FAD. Probably.
Yeah, Faf.
Oh, Bird's in there. Sup, Thurman. See, it takes everybody like an hour to get on board here. What up? He said, "Go Bills." So the Bills won. Who's the Bills' next game against?
They play the Ravens.
Yeah,
Baltimore.
where? Is that their last game? Are they going to play in Buffalo again? And you can't. You're done. You test positive once and you're done.
Well, no, I'm done for this round because I got my ticket for the last round, and they put a whole new pool out for the second round.
Okay.
So hopefully, let's go Browns, and if the Browns beat the Chiefs and we beat the Ravens, then I'll be back in for round 3.
So there is a chance you can go to a game.
It's real outside chance.
Crazier things have happened, man. You got to believe.
Right.
You got to believe. Believe. Isn't there some shirts that say Believe? Like Bills, right? Is that a thing? That's got to be a thing.
Yeah, I'm actually going to get some Bills Stone Jug shirts made.
Yeah? With like
yeah.
With like how?
It's going to be like a big buffalo with the jug symbol right in the middle of it.
All right, yeah, I was wondering how or would be the other. Yeah, man, that'll be cool. People will get that shit. If you figure out a way, like the Stone Jug is like like it's a solid fucking logo. If you figure out how to steal your face that thing, you know what I mean? How to just brand that onto everything, and then you make a Stone Jug thing for every fucking team in the league, and then you just franchise that shit.
Right.
Yeah, that would be great. All right, hold the fuck
up.
So
what? We getting somebody else on here?
I'm just going to call him like this. Because I can't figure out how to get it on the other thing. And I'd have to get up and run around and grab a bunch of cords to plug it in.
What's up, dude?
Yo, Moneybags McGee on the line. Oh, you got to
mute.
What's up? Yeah, you got to mute your. Oh, how's he going to hear you? Fuck. This is so confusing.
Hold on, let me put in headphones.
Oh, okay.
I gotta go find him.
I don't know if he's gonna be. I don't know if he's gonna be able to hear Captain though.
You won't be able to hear me?
If I gotta like do this.
Oh God.
I don't know.
I don't even know where my headphones are. Fuck. I went grocery shopping and then got too high and left. I always need my headphones when I grocery shop.
Like the store freaked you out and you had to go?
No, I didn't have my headphones. But yeah, the stores always freak me out.
Yeah, you get that comfort zone. Do you listen to us while you're walking around the store?
Hell no, dude. I'm listening to like trance.
That's this. Hell no. I don't listen to this shit.
Thanks, McGee.
Nah, dude, because I've been in the store and been like listening to like a comedy podcast, and like the guys on the show are talking about the most disgusting shit, and I'm standing like in the bread line next to an old lady, and like I have to leave the line because I start laughing.
Yeah. You know, I've been listening to a lot of Mark Maron lately.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, I really like that fucking guy.
Yeah, I remember his show got huge, and I listened to a lot of it back in the day. If he's one of those dudes. If he's got a guest I'm interested in, I'll check it out.
Yeah, he's good. He had Thundercat on, that bass player dude.
Thundercat? That's not who's the dude who has
it's like some dude who wears all these crazy clothes. He plays the bass. I don't know. It's a pretty good interview.
He's not the guy with like the sock on the end of his bass? No, that's
probably.
No,
honestly,
that's Mono Funk or something. Yeah, he's like a character.
He's like he looks like he's out of Adult Swim.
Yeah. Bird said Joe McGee listens to Brian Eno at Wegmans. That sounds like a nice afternoon.
I mean, that's not the worst thing to listen to at Wegmans.
No, man.
Look, I'll listen to Bookends by Simon and Garfunkel when the world's ending.
Yeah, that'd be a nice bookends. That's kind of a nice metaphor. You're bookending right at the end. Yeah,
the book is over.
Yeah.
The book has ended. The page is flipped.
And that's the back cover. You're done.
Yeah.
Fucking dude, Wegmans is some top shit, and not a lot of people around the country know about it. Remember when Tyler the Creator?
I was just gonna say.
Yeah,
Tyler.
There's that video. If I was smart enough, I'd have all three of us on the line and playing that video right now. But there's a video of him, and like he's at a show in Rochester, and they stop the music, and he's like, "Yo, fucking Wegmans is fire."
I was at that show.
Really? You were? Oh, fuck. I wanted to go. I think we had a gig that night. Fuck. I would love to go see him. How fucking nuts was that show?
Oh, it was crazy. I mean, when one of those like rappers come through, he's a rapper, but he's a character. He's like
But their shows are like punk shows.
Yeah, it was like a punk show. I just went, I'm like, I cannot not see this kid when he's in Buffalo.
Oh my God, he's great.
But yeah, no, it was awesome.
And he gave this whole speech about how like fucking Wegmans or Whole Foods ain't got shit on Wegmans. This shit is clean.
I've never even been into a Whole Foods.
Whole Foods ain't bad because it's big and it's spacious. It's like huge.
I've never been in a Whole Foods either.
Friendly.
I haven't. I don't know if I've even been there post-COVID. I haven't been there in a while, but Whole Foods is pretty solid. It's pricey, but if you got the cash, I ain't got no kids. Fuck it. I'll fucking buy myself $1,000 banana. I don't care.
I'll buy a Ninja Blender. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. I'll buy some fancy ass shit that's not going to last a fucking week. But no, Whole Foods is pretty solid. But I love how like people who don't know about Wegmans get to a Wegmans and then they're like, oh my God, this is amazing. And they make a fucking 6-foot sub right there.
So I got a question for Cap while I'm on the line.
Okay.
What's the deal with Rite Aid and cigarettes?
They don't sell them anymore.
A little bit. You guys haven't talked about it in a while.
They don't sell fucking cigarettes anymore.
That's fucking bullshit.
I know it's fucking bullshit, man.
Yeah.
All pharmacies across New York State don't sell cigarettes anymore.
You know, I'm like 3 days in off of the Juul. I've been using the Juul. God, I feel such a douchebag with that.
Because you can't get cigarettes?
No, just because I don't know. I like it. It's convenient.
They are very convenient. They got you with that. The pen is very convenient. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't smoke, but I have noticed like I also like to get papers and cigars for other reasons, and I've noticed that I'm like, yo, that shit ain't at Rite Aid anymore.
So no, none of it is.
It's homegrown tobacco. It's homegrown tobacco. Wait, didn't we legalize shit because now we're broke because of COVID? So Cuomo's like, let's sell some weed.
I think if they start selling, if weed is legalized in 2021, I'm opening up a dispensary.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot. I'm sure, yeah. We're all probably going to be somewhat employed. Some of us are going to be somewhat unemployed, I guess.
Yeah, right.
Fucking. But they've been saying that for like ever, though. They've been saying that for fucking ever.
I know.
So, Captain, how was your trip? You just got back. You went to the Bills game.
Oh.
No, I did not.
Did you not hear the beginning of the show, McGee?
No, I just tuned in.
Oh, no.
I had to figure out my Wi-Fi password for like 15 minutes because my roommate just changed it.
I'm sitting here holding the
McGee, I
phone.
tested positive.
Who did?
Captain did.
I did.
Oh, bummer, man.
So he didn't get to go.
Yeah.
I'm holding the headphones to the phone and with the mic all together. This is the wackiest audio setup of all time.
I can't even see you guys right now. I'm on the other side of my apartment because when I get too close to the computer.
Oh, right. Yeah, you got to mute because there's like a delay.
You guys.
Whatever. But yeah, that's really very, very funny that you just asked that.
Man, well, I mean, Slade Smitty, is he real? Is he not real?
I think so. I think now that Cap tested positive, so he's on the radar. He gave him my name, so I'm on the radar. There's one of those boards, one of those peg boards with all of our pictures on it and strings to it, but there's one card at the top that's just a silhouette of a guy with a question mark, and that says Slade Smitty.
Right.
Yeah, they don't know. They're trying to find him. He's at the top. There's like one blurry image of him, like Bigfoot or something.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is.
Everywhere I go.
Slade Smitty.
Where the fuck is Slade Smitty?
Yeah, you could track him down.
I mean,
There's got to be only one.
There's got to be only one.
Man, we really fucked with this complete stranger's life, didn't we?
He loves it.
He's got to.
No, it's a testing theory. Is he real? Is he not real? I kind of like going with the fact that he's not real.
It's more fun.
It's way better.
It's way more fun.
It's way more fun.
I have still not officially met him.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, we've seen pictures. I've seen pictures of a lot of shit.
I know. You see, yeah.
I see pictures of a lot of tits, and a lot of those are fake too.
Right.
I mean, if they didn't have pictures of fake titties, I'd be pretty disappointed.
Of course.
Yeah, so it's still jury's still out on that, I guess.
Jury is still out on Slade Smitty.
Well, all right. Well, I'm excited and anxious to really know the truth about Mr. Slade Smitty and if he's real.
I don't know if I want to know. I feel like it'll kill the illusion.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, you got a point.
I want to leave it there. I want it to be like Santa Claus. I want maybe he's real, maybe he's magic. Sort of the same thing with aliens. If we get, like I said it like a month ago. If we get the answer that aliens are just like a lame, different version of us, like there's just another Earth somewhere that also everyone's just kind of an asshole, like that's going to be a major bummer. We thought it was going to be cool.
I mean, I'll fit right in there, so I don't care.
Yeah, it'll be cool to just have like a different place. Like there's another Chicago, it's just like slightly different, but it's on another planet. That'll be kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I guess we just figure it out, and then we just have another planet to fight with. Maybe that would unite our planet against their planet instead of just cutting ours in half and everyone fighting. I don't know. Maybe it would be a good thing.
It could be.
America.
Yeah. Well, I'm really just thinking about the movie Man of Steel that is on HBO Max that I got very high and watched. And it made me think of what would happen if the alien life appeared and, you know, how people would react.
Sure, yeah.
Slade Smitty would fucking hightail. I think shit might be an alien.
Right. You know what I watched yesterday for the first time in a long time was SWAT, the movie SWAT.
I've never seen SWAT.
Well, it's my first
I don't
time
think I have
watching it,
either.
but then I was watching it with my buddy, and we were talking about, you know how they make porno movies that are spin-offs of all these
Yeah,
movies.
like parodies.
Yeah, exactly. But like twat, you could turn that into twat. You know, the Big Lebowski.
Yeah, we
And it's
did
like-
a whole.
We could skip a subject because you can go way deep into this one.
Oh yeah, we
Oh,
did
yeah,
one with
Flintstones.
me, Steve, and Jimmy did a podcast where they had like a list written down, like a fucking 10-foot long list.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
10 feet is long, and it probably filled up the whole. Yeah, 10 feet. I
They
believe
keep
it.
making movies. You can keep making parodies of those movies.
Right.
Man,
Yeah.
it's weird. I'll walk back into my living room and I hear myself, but like 30 seconds, you know? Like,
Yeah, there's
ago.
a bit of delay.
Huh.
All right, dude. Well, we'll fucking listen. I'll figure out how to get like a bunch of different, like how we can get a bunch of calls going, because I'm doing something wacky right now. I don't even know if it's working. But
well,
fucking
got on and,
yeah.
Go Bills.
Absolutely.
Let's
go Bills.
Hope to see you guys Saturday.
What's happening Saturday? Is there a Bills game?
It's the Bills game.
All right. I don't know.
There's a Bills game on Saturday, Thurman.
All right. I will find out Monday if they won or not.
Is McGee coming on Friday?
Good checking in.
McGee, if you want to come down, I'm doing an acoustic show at the Jug on Friday.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll spend my my weekend up in your part of town.
Yeah.
Nice to get out of the city.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
weather's
there you go,
fine
man.
down
Come
here.
see us.
Is it,
Yeah.
though?
I mean, it's all right, I guess.
Yeah, it's kind of the same everywhere.
Yeah.
I told, jokingly today,
We're open.
I'd rather listen to Papadocio than walk outside right now.
That's good shit. All right. Well, Moneybags McGee.
All right, boys.
Thanks, buddy. It was good talking to you. All right. Crown just said, of course, Slade Smitty's real.
Okay.
So that's what a man named Hot Dog says.
Yeah.
All right. Later, buddy.
I don't know if I trust what Hot Dog says yet.
We're starting wars between all these. All right. Later, man.
All right. Bye, boys.
Later, McGee.
Oh, that's funny. We're playing God with all these people. I don't know if any of that worked. I'm holding the phone here and I'm holding the thing here so he can hear you and this can hear him. Hopefully, I don't know. I'm fucking hopping all over the place here. But we were trying to get him to come down, one night and fucking do it. We've been trying to get McGee on for a while. He's a very funny dude. Great dude. A lot of funny ass stories. Well, you meet him in that whole Fish Dead jam band scene. You meet a lot of these fucking great, hilarious, wacky people because there's a lot of freedom in that scene to just be yourself. So you meet a lot of great people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully he'll come out on Friday. That'll be cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm like, what's Saturday? That's, oh my God. Of course you are. I didn't know if he was fucking with us when he was like, so Cap, how was the Bills game? You just got back.
I wasn't sure either. I was like, is this part of the show?
Yeah, I'm like, did he hear the beginning and say like, oh, like, is he being sarcastic? But he wasn't at all.
No.
Nah.
He's like, oh, dude.
Yeah.
Just like every other person I've told.
Yeah. Well, see, now here's the thing is it's becoming personal. It was at the beginning. It was like, well, if you're shutting everything down, I don't really, all right. Like if they're like, we're just shutting you down, you're like, fuck you. They're like, we're shutting everything down. You're like, all right, I'll just chill and read a book, I guess. But, now it's personal. Now they're shutting down, I think China, also a theory is that China has declared war on Thermopolis because they know that I'm on the trail of Disney and what they're up to. So China doesn't want me cracking the case on that. So they compromised you with some Chinese food and had you bring COVID into Thermopolis Studios.
Ah, fuckers.
What?
I said those fuckers.
Those fuckers. You haven't had any strange Chinese men in a trench coat in an alley prompt you with fucking egg rolls or anything?
No.
Hey, you.
But now I kind of want Chinese.
Here. Why don't you just give me a little bit of your spit? Yeah, okay, there we go. Let's just one little needle in the arm. There you go. And then they infect you, and then you go out and fucking spread it everywhere. God damn, they did a fine one on us. They really got us. And Slade Smitty's got something to do with it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. All right.
If he's real.
He's real if you believe he's real. He's real in your heart. It's like it.
Yeah.
If you believe what he is, he becomes that.
Yep.
So, all right. I'm gonna go eat. You're gonna figure it out, I guess. Maybe. What if I go upstairs and there's a sign taped to the wall in my kitchen in my house that says "Due to COVID-19," and I'm like, "Fuck!" God damn it!
I think I'm gonna order some Chinese now. I think.
Oh, they'll be like, "It's on the house," wink, and you're like, "What was that for?" You don't even know. They used you as just a transportation to take me down. I'm fucking onto you. All right.
I'm on you.
All right. Thanks for everybody. Captain Sugar Thoughts. We're just gonna keep doing live streams every week, I guess. These are fun.
Yeah, they're fun. So keep tuning in. We'll be doing them, between 6 and 7. If you guys are, as long as you guys join, then you'll get your notification and you can join in.
Yeah, and I'll look into doing like multiple calls and stuff like that, so we can get like a fucking whole screen. Like I said, like the Brady Bunch, how it's the 6 screens.
The Brady Bunch screen. It'll be great.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. We're getting there because, like I said, I kind of dig this. This is pretty sweet. I don't care if you lived next door to me. I'd be like, why don't we just do it on the computer?
Yeah.
I just fucking want to chill here, and we'll get you fucking set up with a fucking little studio in your fucking area too. We'll set you up.
Thurman, I forgot to tell you. I think our cups are going to be in on Friday too.
Oh yeah, dude, we got merch.
Yep.
So what are these? These are like they're not Yeti mugs, but they're like a mug, like a coffee mug.
Yeah, they're like a coffee mug with the twist on top and the sippy thing,
Yeah, and it's got the captions Jug of
for
Thoughts
like coffee
logo.
or tea or whatever whatever.
Right on, man, with the logo on it.
With the logo on it.
Beautiful. Well, give us a shout out. Fucking hit us up on the Facebook page or this YouTube page or just in the comments or whatever. Get a hold of us. You all know Captain personally, mostly. So just get a hold of him. Look, he's got the shirt on right now. Look at that shit.
There it is.
That's fire. So hit us up and we'll
That's
get you guys a shirt.
All
right?
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right. Thanks for listening. Let me click on stream. All right. Bye. Is it
See you next week.
Is it done? I hope it's